Hi, my name is Scott Wickham. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of the Saugerty Stallions. It is my pleasure tonight, and we are very excited to introduce our head coach for the 2017 season, Mr. Tom Whitaker. Tom, you got a unanimous vote by the advisory board. After an extensive search, we just felt that you were the perfect man for the position. Tell me how you feel about that.
Well, I feel great about it. I mean, the board, there's a lot of friends of mine on that board, and a lot of guys that I respect, not just for their business acumen, but their knowledge of sports, and baseball in particular. So for me to get a unanimous vote from these type of individuals means a lot to me. And I'm really ready to get going with this. And I think the 2017 season is going to be a good one. We're ready to go.
Well, let's talk about the team a little bit. You have the reins now. You know what we worked very hard to compile over the summertime and into the fall. Tell me your thoughts.
Well, we were looking for to get a big team. We wanted a big team. We wanted big players from big schools who could play big. So that's what we did. We have now a pitching staff that's going to be so much deeper than last year's pitching staff. We have corner infielders with power. We have outfielders with good arms, plus speed, switch hitters, great catching, and our double play combination is going to be second to none in the league in my view. So we're really excited about what's going to happen, and we're actually going to have competition for playing time, which is great.
As you know, we have 19 pitchers on the staff this year. We have 7 lefties, 12 righties. Tell me a little bit about your options.
Well, it's going to make for a shorter game for us. What it does is it makes our starters become, they're going to go out there and go as long as they can, as hard as they can, because they know that they have guys coming in backing them up. And I'm going to be able to mix and match lefty-righty matchups. I'm going to be able to develop 1, maybe 2 closers. I'm going to have 6 or 7 starting pitchers, which is what you're going to have playing every day. And the depth of the staff overall, it's really going to make it fun to go out there knowing that we always have available guys that are going to come in and throw hard, do the job.
And with that said, we're going to go above and beyond to make sure that our pitchers are taken care of. And one of the key elements is a good pitching coach. Can you tell me something about that? Yeah,
we've been looking at a couple different guys for pitching coach, and we're going to make that decision pretty soon. One of the things that we've stressed in our interviews with pitching coaches is the fact that these players need to be protected. They're coming to us from major programs. They're going to spend their summer here with host families, and they're going to be playing baseball every day. When they go out on the mound, we got to make sure they're ready to go out on the mound. We got to make sure they follow their programs that they have in their colleges, and that we send them back to their coaches the same way that they came to us.
We have we have a roster of 32 right now from 23 different colleges. 21 of the colleges are, 22 of the colleges are D1, and with a high-powered D2 program, arguably one of the best in the nation. Tell me how that plays into our plans.
Well, it plays into our plans because the diversity of the people that we have coming in, they're coming from all over the country. And that's kind of what we were looking to do. We were looking to get the best kids that we could get that were available from the best programs. And part of that is we've now established relationships. These people, coaches at these major universities, are trusting us with their kids. They know that when their kids come to us, they're going to be taken care of. They're going to be housed properly. They're going to be fed properly. They're going to get, the perks that they should get while they're here playing. And the baseball side of it is they're going to be protected. Everything that they do is going to be protected, so that they go back as healthy as they can go back, and that's important to us.
Let's talk about the pitchers for a few minutes. We've got, you mentioned it before. We've got definite size We've got 2 pitchers that are 6'7".
Yeah.
We've got some horses that can throw 90 plus. Talk about that.
Yeah, the research that we did on our kids that are coming, we have probably 6 guys that are 90 or better, you know, and some of them are pushing it up in the 93, 94 range. The 2 6'7" guys, one's a lefty, one's a righty, so that's really nice to have. And there's a bunch of other 6'5", 6'4" guys. These are the guys that we wanted to go after because it's intimidating. And anybody that's playing, that's going up to hit against a guy that's throwing in the low 90s that's 6'7" is going to tell you that. All right. If you're facing a guy that's a hard thrower, it changes your game plan as a hitter. Now we also have a lot of pitchers that are crafty, that are going to be throwing in the mid to high 80s, and they're going to be corner hitters, they're going to be location guys, they're going to be able to get guys out with good stuff without blowing it past them. So we have probably the best of both worlds. The way you look at it this year is because we do have the power pitching, and we also have some guys that are going to get it done without that. But they're crafty, they're good control pitchers, their ERAs were really good in high school, and they're getting guys out at the best levels with what they have.
So let's talk about their experience with us. You know, every one of the players that we have will start in their particular college for the 2017 season. When they come to us, what are some of the things that they can expect?
Well, they can expect a full summer baseball experience and becoming a part of our community. Our community has taken hold of the Stallions. The buzz around town with the Stallions is huge. And people are looking for these kids to come in now after a season, and now we're back into the second season of the Stallions under the ownership that we have now. They've done tremendous amounts of things for the community. They've done big improvements to the ballpark. These kids come in, they have the host families, they get a gym membership, they get a golf membership. They're taken care of every step of the way. They're doing community service, First Fridays in towns, they're going to children's hospitals, they're going to nursing homes. They're getting the whole gist of what it's like to be a resident in this area. And they're going to be here for 2 months, so why not? I can honestly say that I don't think there's any other franchise in our league that takes that as far as we do. And I think that's important for the kids to see that and become part of it, because when they're in their college programs, they're probably not getting a lot of that because they're doing their schoolwork, they're traveling. 75 games is a ton of traveling at the college level. And for them to come here and be settled in for the summer in one place, and they can become a part of a family, of a town, of a community. They can see it, they become part of it, and I think that's something they'll remember the rest of their lives.
Well, that's all for this evening. I'd like to thank Tom Whitaker, our new Saugerty Stallions head coach, for his time, and it's been a pleasure, Tom.
Thanks, Scott. I'm looking forward to getting going with this, and come spring, we're going to be gearing up, and we're going to be ready to go, and when these players get here, we are going to be ready, and we are going to compete at the highest level in this league, and I think we're ready to go.